Hello and welcome to Starlings at Home. I'm Crystal and today we're going to sing some Easter songs because it's that time of year when all the little bunnies and the tiny lambs and the chickens have all come out to play with us. So what are we going to need today? Well, I've got my guitar as always. I've got a lovely scarf. I've got some instruments. I've got a drum, some jingly bells, a shaker and a tambourine. But you can have whatever you happen to have to hand. That's quite all right. If you've just got a little pot of pasta until you can give it a shake, that will be absolutely perfect. I've also got my little sheep. I've got Custard Ted, because you never know, he likes a bit of an Easter song. He might want to wear a hat a bit later. And I've got Peter Rabbit. There he is. I wonder if you can guess which song's coming when he's coming out. So, if you've got everything that you're needing, let's start, shall we? Start with a hello song. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you here. So, I thought we'd have a little tickly song to start with first. So I'm going to tickle Ted's tum. I'm going to draw a big cross on it, just like one of my favourite Easter foods, the hot cross bun. So I'm going to sing it and tickle him at the same time. If you've got a very small person, you can tickle them. Or if you are a little bit of a bigger person, you want to tickle your grown-ups back, they might quite like that. So let's start. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. So speaking of hot cross buns, I think there were 5 currant buns in the shop. I wonder where those buns are going to end up. Let's have a look. Who have I got to give a bun to? And do you know, I've got Piggy over here as well. He likes a currant bun. And maybe Bubble Frog might like some as well. 5 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cross upon the top. Along came Custard Ted with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. 4 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cross upon the top. Along came Peter with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. 3 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cross upon the top. Along came Piggy with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. 2 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cross upon the top. Along came Black Sheep with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. 1 currant bun in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cross upon the top. Along came Bubble Frog with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. Well, I hope they all enjoyed their currant buns. While we're at the baker's shop, shall we have a patter cake? So find yourself somebody to play patter cake with, or if there's nobody in the room, you can always play patter cake on your knees. It's 1 clap and then 2 pats. 1 clap, 2 pats. I'm going to play pat a cake with Custard Ted. So I'm going to sit him up just there next to Peter, and I'm going to pat his hands twice. So it's one clap, pat, pat. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with tea, and put it in the oven for Custard Ted and me. We'll enjoy that later, won't we, when it comes out the oven. So we've had all the cakes from the cakes places and from the bakery. Let's have some pancakes in our pan. So we had those at the start of Lent, didn't we? We're getting rid of all the things from our kitchen. So it's a little bouncy song and a tickly song. It starts off on the knee with a bounce, and there will be some popping up into the sky, some tickly tickles, some big hugs, and then maybe we'll eat our pancake afterwards as well. So if you've got a little small person, you can do this with them. If you are a big person like me, you can use your teddy bear, or you can get your grown-up to send you up in the sky. It's up to you. Pop a little pancake in the pan, pop a little pancake in the pan, pop a little pancake in the pan, that's what I'll have for dinner. So I'm going to toss my little pancake in the pan now, all the way up there. Toss a little pancake in the pan, toss a little pancake in the pan, toss a little pancake in the pan, that's what I'll have for dinner. We're gonna sprinkle on the sugar with a sprinkle-tea sprinkle, sprinkle on the sugar with a sprinkle-tea sprinkle, sprinkle on the sugar with a sprinkle-tea sprinkle, that's what I'll have for dinner. Squeeze on the lemon with a squeeze-a-tea squeeze, squeeze on the lemon with a squeeze-a-tea squeeze, squeeze on the lemon with a squeeze-a-tea squeeze, that's what I'll have for dinner. Then we'll eat a little pancake, yum, yum, yum. Eat a little pancake, yum, yum, yum. Eat a little pancake, yum, yum, yum. That's what I'll have for dinner. Tasty. So we've been to the baker shop and we've had all of the goodies. And now it's time to go down to old Macdonald's farm. So I'm going to pick up my guitar. If you've got an instrument, you can join in with your instrument, or you can just dance along. Let's see who's on our farm today. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a cheep cheep here and a cheep cheep there, here a cheep, everywhere a cheep cheep. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a whack whack here and a whack whack there, here a whack, there a whack, everywhere a whack whack. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some lambs, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some bunnies. Now bunnies don't make a lot of noise, do they? What do? I think they hop about a bit. Oh, there we are. So let's see if we can hop about a bit. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some bunnies, E-I-E-I-O. With a hop hop here and a hop hop there, here a hop, there a hop, everywhere a hop hop. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Oh, there were lots of Easter today, weren't there? So let's go and see some of these Eastery animals. Let's go down to the duck pond and see what the ducks are doing, shall we? 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 and all 5 ducks came swimming back. It's a happy ending. We like those. So we've been down to the duck pond. How about we go and see the little piggies all the way down in the pigsty? I think they're very new baby piggies. They've just been born. So we'll start with the very biggest one. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went all the way home. Oh, other side. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went all the way home. It tickles. So let's pop on to our grown-up's lap. Or, if your grown-up's not about, you can pop up onto your big legs and imagine that you're riding a bicycle around your room. And we're going to go on a bike ride with Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy off my love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for 2. Lovely. So, how about sheep? Let's go and see the sheep. There's lots of little baby lambs in the field. I expect if you've been to have a look, you've seen them. Excuse me. Oh, the joys of a spring cold I've got at the moment. So, we'll have a look and find Baba Black Sheep to start with, shall we? Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you, said the master, thank you, said the dame, thank you, said the little boy who lives down the lane. Enough to make a jumper, enough to make a frock, enough to mend a hole in a little boy's sock. So, what other sorts of sheep have we got down there today? We've got Mary's little lamb, whose fleece is as white as snow. This one has been playing in the puddles that we've had recently. He's not so white anymore. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went, everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day, followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. Made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Why does the lamb love Mary so? Mary so, Mary so. Why does the lamb love Mary so? The happy children cry. Why Mary loves the lamb, you know. Lamb, you know, lamb, you know. Mary loves the lamb, you know. The teacher then replied. That's all you've got to do. You love the lamb will love you back. Let's go out onto the farm then, into the fields now, where the lambs are skipping around playing, but Bo Peep just can't find any. Where have they gone? Let's hope they come out to find her. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone, they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. When she awoke, she found it a joke, but they were still a-fleeting. So up she took her little crook, determined for to find them. She found them indeed, but it made her heart bleed. They'd left their tails behind them. It happened one day that Bo Peep did stray into a meadow hard by. There she espied their tails side by side, all hung on a tree to dry. She heaved a sigh and wiped her eye, and over the hillocks went rambling. She tried what she could, as a shepherdess should, to tack each one to its lambkin. She thought she could put the tails back on, but they dock the tails so that they can keep nice and clean in the fields and those muddy places. And once they're off, they can't go back on again. They just have little tails then. So we've seen the sheep. Ooh, let's have some sleepy sheep, shall we? This is a cuddly one, so I might have a cuddle with my sheep. There we are. Sleep, baby, sleep. Thy father guards the sheep. Thy mother shakes the dream tree. From it fall sweet dreams for thee. Sleep, baby, sleep. Sleep, baby, sleep. Thy cottage vale is deep. The little lamb is on the green, all soft and white and clean. Sleep, baby, sleep. Very nice. So, as we know, when you try and get the sheep to sleep, oh, it's like a tongue twister. When you try and get the sheep to sleep, they don't always want to go, do they? Sometimes they are a bit bouncy. Ooh. Counting sheep till I get to sleep. Counting sheep till I get to sleep. Oh, to sleep. 1 little, 2 little, 3. 5 sheep, 6 in a line, counting sheep to pass the time. Counting, counting, counting sheep till I get to sleep. Counting, counting, counting sheep till I get to sleep. 7, 8, 9, and 10. If I lose count, I'll start again. Last time. Counting, counting, counting sheep till I get to sleep. Counting, counting, counting sheep till I get to sleep. Counting, counting, counting sheep till I get to sleep. Counting, counting, counting sheep till I get. Oh, exhausting. Always sends me off, that one. So tiring. So we've had a bit of a bounce. Oh, and I've put the guitar down. I'm not quite sure why I've put the guitar down, because we're going to have an instrument song. So if you've got any of those instruments, grab them now. And if we play about them, or so if we sing about them, do play them. I can't get my words in the right order today, can I? What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments? Early in the morning, we'll shake, shake, shake the maracas, shake, shake, shake the maracas, shake, shake, shake the maracas early in the morning. What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments? Early in the morning, we'll jingle, jingle, jingle the bells, jingle, jingle, jingle the bells, jingle, jingle, jingle the bells early in the morning. What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments early in the morning? Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy the tambourine, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy the tambourine, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy the tambourine early in the morning. Here it comes. We'll bang, bang, bang the drums, bang, bang, bang the drums, bang, bang, bang our drums early in the morning. What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments? What shall we do with our instruments early in the morning? I always like that one. It's lots of fun. But let's have a play along one. Let's play along to I Like the Flowers. I hope you've heard this one before. I've definitely sung it before. It's all about the daffodils and the flowers. It's lovely in springtime. I like the flowers. I love the daffodils. I like the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I like the fireside when the lights are low. Boom de yada, boom de yada, boom. Nice. It reminds me of the campfire and the flowers. Beautiful. So I think I'm going to use my drum for the next one. It goes like this. Higgledy piggledy, my fat hen. She lays eggs for gentlemen, sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Higgledy piggledy, my fat hen. now I think I might have a wander round for this one. See, we've had such lovely weather recently. I think the sun may have his hat on. So I'm going to wander around in the same place so you can see where I am, but feel free to make use of your space and wander wherever you like in your space. You can be the great big beaming sun, just like this. The sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. Now we all are laughing, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. Big finish, hooray! And while we're on our feet, we can have an Easter parade. Oh, I might swap my hat for this one. I'm going to put on my Easter bonnet. Oh yes, there it is. That should keep the sun off beautifully. And if I'd remember to decorate it with some flowers and some chicks and things, I might even win the Easter parade. There. In your Easter bonnet, with all the things upon it, you'll be the grandest baby in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover when they look you over. I'll be the proudest mummy in the Easter parade. Ah, that's nice. I hope I win. So, let's have a little sleep with our Easter bunnies, shall we? Ah, so tired, so sleepy. Oh. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up soon. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 Peter, I think it's your turn. Are you ready? Comes that naughty fly. I think he's about to land on your nose. Oh no. Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose, and he flipped it and he flopped it and the fly flew away. Floppy ears and curly whiskers, floppy ears and curly whiskers, floppy ears and curly whiskers. And he flipped it and he flopped it and the fly flew away. Hooray, hooray for Peter Rabbit. Hooray, hooray for Peter Rabbit. Hooray, hooray for Peter Rabbit. And he flipped it and he flopped it and the fly flew away. Got rid of it, Peter. Where did it go? Up there. Oh, yes. So it did. Good job. Hooray. Well, thank you very much for coming out to play with us. I'm going to pop you back down there for a minute. There we are. So, let's have our scarf song, shall we? So hopefully you've got a scarf, but if not a scarf, then a muslin, or perhaps you've got a little rug that you can use. Obviously not on tiny babies, they might get a little bit frightened if you put a rug all the way over them. And boo. But we're going to do a bit of head, shoulders, knees and toe. Let's see if I can, hang on. Oh, I go this way round, I'll see if I can get my scarf in the right place for the right bit of the song. Are you ready? It's going to be a tricky one, I think. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears, and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. That was pretty good, but I think we can go faster than that. Are you ready? Are you steady? Let's go! Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears, and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. So let's have a bit of a chickeny one. So we're going to have a, imagine that we've got, that's it, chicken arms, just like that. And hang on to your scarf. Oh, we can get it to billow while we're chickens. Chick, 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 chicken. Lay a little egg for me. Whee! Chick, 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 chicken. I want one for my tea. I haven't had an egg since breakfast, and now it's 3:30. So, chick, 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 chicken. Lay a little egg for me. Whee! And it's that time of year when all the little Dicky birds are about as well. So we'll have, you grab one corner of your scarf in one hand and then run your fingers all the way down to the other end. There we are. Your two little Dicky birds. Two little Dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. Come back, Paul. There they are. So it's nearly time to say goodbye to me for the week. And it's time for a couple of weeks holiday. So I won't be back for a little bit. And I'm hoping very much that I might get to see some of you in person again soon. That would be really lovely. So I'm looking forward to that. But before we go, I think we'll get the bubble frog out and give him a bit of a bubbly blow, shall we? Are you ready? See if it still works. Ah! There's his bubbles! Hooray! So get your turtle hands ready. I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He ate up all the soap. And then he got a bubble stuck inside his throat. Bubble, 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 bubble. Pop. Bubbles go pop. It's true, they do. It's time for the bubbles to say goodbye, and for me to say goodbye, and for Peter and Custard Ted and Bubble Frog, Little Pig and Black Sheep there. We're going to get our wavy hands ready. And you can get yours ready too. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye everyone. It was nice to see you here. Thanks for coming. We'll see you again another day. Bye-bye.